I'm not here for the shit, bitch. I'm here to solve the shit, bitch. Oh yes, a bitch is tight today. So y'all gonna see a whole nother softer side of Sears. So excuse yourself. And I don't feel it no more. So you're just gonna have to get over it. Cause you're tuning into the hottest station on the internet nation. Ballroom Scene Radio, ho. Let's get it. Station on Internet Nation, ballroomsceneradio.com. Bitch.
Ain't nobody got time for that. This is a Lord Magnifique Elite Beat. Ain't nobody got time for that.
my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Jesus is a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then the smoke got me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Jesus is a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Jesus is a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then the smoke got me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Jesus is a fire. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. 1, 2, 4, 3. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. 1, 2, 4, 3. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. 1, 2, 4, 3. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. Hate, 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 hate. I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look their way. Look their way. Look their way. Hate, 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 hate. I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look their way. Look their way. Look their way. Hate, 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 hate. I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look their way. Look their way. Look
Don't forget what you heard at first. ballroomscenerario.com is the hottest station on the internet nation. Get up. Come on, put your hands in the air. Get. Let's feel like. Bring it up.
Let it all out. Bring it back on a count of 3. 1 for the ready, 2 for the set. DJ, drop the beat. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the bitch, I flip. Somebody must have told her her bogus sick. Somebody need to tell her that she needs to quit. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the bitch, I flip. Somebody must have told her her bogus sick. Somebody need to tell her that she needs to quit.
Yeah, see the DJ Magnifique production.
Let it all out. See a bitch, let it all out. Bring it back on a count of 3. See a bitch, let it all out. See a bitch, let it all out. See a bitch, let it all out. Bring it back on a count of 3. 1 for the ready, 2 for the set. DJ, drop the beat. Let it all out. Let it all out. Let it all out. Let it all out. Bitch, let it all out. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the bitch, I flip. Somebody must have told her her bogus sick. Somebody need to tell her that she need to quit. I don't know what you've been told, but every time you spin, bitch, you lose control. And every time you dip, girl, you break your back. That ain't cut. You're supposed to be soft with that. I wanna see a bitch let it all out. Bring it back on a count of 3. 1 for the ready, 2 for the set. DJ, drop the beat. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the bitch, I flip. Somebody must have told her her bogus sick. Somebody need to tell her that she need to quit. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the bitch, I flip. Somebody must have told her her bogus sick. Somebody need to tell her that she need to quit.
Yeah, see the DJ Magnifique production.
Let it all out. See a bitch, let it all out.
I'm a super switcher with the S on my chest. Being cheap hunt. 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 I'm the super twister with the S on my chest. 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 S on my chest.
tuned into the hottest station on the internet nation. It's your boy Izzy Stars LaBeija. Don't forget the numbers 610-994-4666 extension 111. Call us up. I got my caller, my special guest, Niel Casper Magnifique, coming up in just a little bit. Don't go nowhere.
to believe.
This is a cardinal sin of EDM right here.
To the H to the H-O-U-S-C, to the A to the H-O-U-S-C, to the H to the H-O-U-S-C, to the A 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 to the H-O-U-S-C.
You know who you are. Infinity, Ninja, Blahnik, Pandavis, Milan, Saint Laurent, Prestige, Prodigy, Khan, La Perla, La Beja, Tsunami. Talk for the talk, get a legendary talk. Interview cut is what I want. Spitting the tea and having the kiki, the ballroom scene. Make a bitch wanna read, cause you're trapped in the alley, nowhere to go. Serve the paddle and talk about your old bitch read. Spill tea, tell all the queens how it be. Get tens, or chop. Off the panel, you nuts.
Darling. Neil, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I know that's the fuck right.
That's exactly, baby. I'm feeling really good right now.
Me too, me too. Where you calling from?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm calling from New York City, Queens, Jackson Heights.
I know that's right.
Represented, but I've been around the boroughs,
Yeah.
so to speak. More in a lot of ways.
All right, I'm fixing these levels. Let me fix the mic. Everything was going wrong today for some reason. Today must have been
Well,
NB
you've been,
the
your
other
ass
day.
was busy today. You work all fucking day. Come on.
All right, so let's get it cracking. You want to give some shout outs real quick?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my partner for not leaving my side and sticking up and staying by me. I want to give a shout out to my best friend Ashley. I want to give a shout out to Javier Ninja because I really admire him. Most definitely, I'm inspired by real artists, and he's one of them. I want to give a shout out to my friend Maggie and everybody from Inwood, Uptown Manhattan, 207th Street.
I know that's right. All right, so let's give it up. You know what everybody's here for. They came for the shit, but we didn't come for that. We came to solve the shit.
Absolutely, let's solve this shit. Let's put the.
We didn't come for the shit, baby. We came to solve the shit.
All right, so let's solve this shit. Let's put the cards on the table and let's kick up our shoes.
All right. Well, you know, I'm just meeting you and stuff, and we met a while back. A couple of years. Let me stop. We met a while back, through a friend. Shout out to Tiberius Stretch Ninja, by the way.
You know what? I can't even pronounce that right now, but shout out to
Tiberius Stretch Ninja. Yeah.
Well, I know the AKA government, but I'm gonna be like, "What's up, baby? I love you, and I love your girl. I love everything about you. Thank you."
Right.
Well, I'm feeling nice.
All right, so let's get to the first question. All right, how was it for you, let's start from the beginning. How was it for you, as a child growing up? How was it for you at home, being Niel, Casper, Magnifique? Well, before the Magnifique.
As far as me growing up as Niel in Washington Heights, Uptown Manhattan, Inwood, it was, I had a really great life because I was always a leader, never a follower. Regardless of what I didn't know at the time, I didn't know who I was or where I was going. I just knew that I just liked to have fun. Sexuality played a big part in my life growing up, but it had different chapters. It came in very filtered, so to speak, not in a good way. Growing up, I grew up in Inwood, 207th Street in Vermilion. From there, I moved 2 blocks away to 509, to over there in 212th Street, 509, where everybody began to notice me and know a difference of me, but I didn't know that difference because I was blind to the facts of who I was. They seemed to know better than I did. However, I dated women. I was intimate with women because I was I was in denial because I was ignorant, and I didn't like gay people at the moment because I guess I wanted to be part of the rest, so I had to hate. Hate plays a big part in everything that's going on in the world. Back then, now, and probably
always and forever.
Yeah, let's take it back to the 80s.
Okay. Yes, let's bring it back.
Ready for the world said, let me take you down back into my memory, into my lane.
Yes.
I grew up very strong I had a tough mother. I had a father who raised me, but wasn't my biological. But I call him Daddy because that's the man that gave me his name. Puerto Rican, Irish, and German mixed. Grew up in Washington Heights. No Spanish because it was.
Oh, that's right, Johnny.
Yes, hello. let me not give the voices yet. I'm about to give that soon. I got so many voices inside my head. Growing up, I grew up very straight, heterosexual lifestyle. I didn't know nothing other than that lifestyle, so I had to be the way I was taught. I wanted to strive for a lot of things because I had a lot of visions, and I wasn't scared of sharing them or doing them. I'm known in my neighborhood, I will say, probably as the one that turned people out, and as far as in a good way. You know, turned them out, made them see who they really wasn't, and now they are. When I came out of the closet, my mother was very understanding because she grew up very gay. She grew up in a gay world. She'd been to all the clubs, Studio 54 and everything, so I grew up that way. I seen all her little parties through my glass window in my bedroom. I didn't know I was gay until I was 18. I was bullied, and I fought every time I was bullied because I would not stay down. I didn't believe in that. I believe we have hands. The only thing that stops us from moving them is the fear of not knowing how. So I do hands. I defended everybody. I had a very big thirst for love and protecting people. I never knew what a transgender woman was. I've only seen them on a show, Robin Bird, and I thought that was like crazy seeing a woman with a penis. So I was confused, and I was too young, not knowing. However, I moved to the next neighborhood over, 207 in Vermilion again, where there's when my legacy started. I started going out clubbing. I started meeting a lot of people in the industry. So I decided if I'm going to have the fun, I want my neighborhood to enjoy it with me. So I started taking out a lot of my friends, all heterosexual at that point, and introducing them to another life because I thought the life that I knew was beautiful. Music, DJs, lights, and a moment and a place where you could be yourself and not be judged by anybody but the critics on the side that didn't dance.
Wow.
After doing that, I came into a little turmoil. I had to dump a couple of hands, fuck a couple of people up, excuse my language. But I had to, and I'm not trying to brag. The proof is in the pudding. Major people know me from that neighborhood and know what I did. I'm called by a lot of people who paved the way, meaning Washington Heights was very closeted because of the Latino family and the stereotypes they put in their families. Being that I'm multiracial, I didn't come out, I was brought up that way. So bringing these people into my spotlight and letting them get a little taste of who I was, it made me not even think was I gay or not. I just said, fuck it, I'm a homo, and I'm going to do it good, and I'm going to make sure everybody remembers me. I went downtown. I didn't know what Christopher Street was. I wanted to be part of it. I thought it was amazing. I wanted to wear poom poom shorts and say, fuck it, let's do it. And I did do it. And it was very fun. I met the fiercest people at that point, and they're still fierce to this day. Some we lost, some we still have, and some we don't like. At least I don't.
Right.
The world back then, for me, as far as me turning homosexual and coming out of the closet, I came out of the closet actually with somebody that everybody seems to know, Luna. He was the person I came out of the closet to in a big Italian wedding of 300 people.
Wow.
Luna Khan, if you're listening, cheers. I just made out with him when everybody was sitting down having dinner. I wanted everybody to know that I was gay, and I was tired of hiding it. So from that moment on, I found a place in Christopher Street called Hedrick Martin.
Yes. I went to
And that was
Hedrick
the old
Martin,
school
too.
way.
I think we all went to Hedrick.
Yeah, that was the first one. It was like the plantation of like, let's put it. We were San Francisco, Harvey Mill. Before it became that, it was that little spot in Christopher Street where we all went to reveal our inner selves. And I met this guy called Mahogany, which was a black guy. And he used to always redo Diana Ross. It was incredible. You know, Monogamy, Diana Ross. I probably just screwed up on that one because I'm feeling a little nice.
Oh, and we all feeling nice.
But ain't everybody feeling nice on the 24/7. No, this is what the world has created. From introducing myself out there, because I was always a person that got along with the world, so I always spoke. I was very people oriented, so speaking was easy. Tonight it sounds a little twisted. It sounds tongue twisted, but I'm ready to open awareness as well as spread my life to the world. In the middle of my mix of being in Inwood, Washington Heights 207, I fell in love, no names mentioned, but it was the first time I fell in love, and I was out there as a homosexual, being a person that met people that Vogue, becoming in a house by punk rock Frankie. Yeah. Magnifique Extravaganza Magnifique, either way you want to put it. He asked me to be in the house in the basement of the tunnel with DJ Danny Tanel. Oh God, I can't even say that. Well, anyway, Danny was there and we met, and he asked me to be in the house, and I met amazing people. It was incredible. It was very incredible. I wanted to Vogue. I saw these people doing all these poses and like walks and hand precision and everything, and I was like, I gotta learn this shit. So I started practicing, and one day I was with a friend of mine, Jose Revlon, Stiffy, which many know him as. Yeah. And he saw me do some flexibility, and I was like, did I do that? He was like, yo, that's what's it. I was like, really? So it all just came to me because I was double jointed. So I started voguing. I'm probably all over the page, people, but bear with me. It's new. Not being all over the page, just this. So I met Jose Stiffy. I met Princess Delusional Magnifique. Ooh. I met Major Extravaganzas. I met Angie, God rest her soul. I met, my God, I met amazing people along the way. Adrian, Elise, and his sister, Eileen. Incredible. Yeah. I was very amazed by their curly long hair and the way they would stand with their Dr. Martens. I was like, okay, I got to lose weight a little bit more so I can dress like that. I don't know. It's always taken from a minute. And I met this black guy named Paris. Paris, he was the door person at the VIP to the tunnel. And I met Van Damme. He was the bouncer. Yes. The actor. We used to kick it and chill. Days. And I don't want to spill tea, but can we spill tea here?
Yes, spill it.
Am I gonna get a lawsuit? But I do got my home renter's insurance, so I guess I can pay for it. Van Damme, he was very cool with me because his boy dated my girl Penny. So when he would compensate all the services in the club, he would give it to us. So I have no shame in my game, like Mary J. Blige. No more drama, baby. I'm very open. I've done it all, did it all, seen a lot of faces, did a lot of races, fucked a lot of motherfucking places. So he used to hook me up. I didn't even know he was going to be Van Damme later. I'm not Van Damme. I can't even. Oh, God.
What is it?
I can't even explain right now.
What is it?
Vin Diesel. I'm sorry. I got caught up. Everybody was like, oh, he's a master. But anyway, let's get over that one.
Okay.
Enough of my life. My life was really fun, outrageous. Everybody knows what I've done for them.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Ben. I was probably thinking of the... No, back then it was called locker room, so everybody used to pop it in the bottom of the clubs just to get a little, like, knockout rush. Okay. We were so Vega back then and so stupid. But we had a great time. The bumps in the bathroom were incredible. Okay. After doing a bump, you completed the whole runway till you got to the judges' table and it was over for you. Not even if it was, but it was because you were over it. Let's keep it 100.
Siberius, I hope you're listening to this.
Now let me keep it real for all my listeners that do know me. Here it goes. Yo, what's up, my nigga? What's going on? How you doing? That was my New York donut and my AOL voice.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy.
Until like, yo, we okay. That was the intro to all homosexuals that didn't know how to be themselves, that had to use that platform to get ahead, to get a piece of ass, because we all live in a delusional world. Right. We're never true to ourselves until we get older and realize, did I really act like that? Because I acted a lot of ways. I was a nigga on the block drinking a 40 naked with a mink coat and Timbs.
Yo. I'm not down with that shit.
Yo, what's up, kid? What's up, Izzy? I feel like we doing Hot 97, the breakfast club.
Oh, that's right. Where the Funk Master Flex? Where the fuck is at?
So that life of mine was really, really great. I introduced a lot of people to the clubs, which they never gave me recognition. They forgot all about me because I guess I wasn't good enough for them.
Of course.
People forget who led the way for them to get where they were.
Well,
God help me.
why don't you put us on to...
Well, I was actually, after being in the house of Magnifique and everything, I was there, but I was also doing other things because I was working. Plus, I was involved with the club kid life because I went to Red Zone one night and Kenny, there was not lines, there was crowds. You hover around police barricades and you try to get in. I didn't know this. I just went to the club and I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to. And then he was like, come here. And I was like, yeah. And I didn't know who the fuck he was. I know he looked different. Well, and he said, I like you. At 2 a.m., meet me at the stage. And I was like, okay. And he was like, my name is Kenny. And I was like, all right. So he gave me tickets and I didn't know what they were. I was like, what do I do with this? He was like, that's to get in free and this is to get drink tickets. This is to buy drinks. And I was like,
legendary
okay.
Drink tickets.
So in my head, at this moment, even though I did gay things since I was 7, I didn't know that I didn't even think it was he hollering. I was like, oh, I got in. All these people are freezing. It was cold. It was snowing.
Okay.
So I went in the club at 2 o'clock. I probably was minutes late, fucked up the interview, but I got there. And I was feeling lovely because he gave me a lot of tickets. So I was like, hey, how are you? Whatever. He was like, listen, I want you to work for me. I was like, work for you? He was like, I like your look. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you stood out. I want you to work here. I want you to work here every Thursday. I was like, okay. So I started working at Red Zone. And then everybody started asking for cops. Can I get in? Charles, am I on the list? What list?
Mistake!
There is no guest list tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that gay voice. Trust me. Vogue the latest damps of steps in a form of soaps. Yeah. Yeah. Well, prior to all that, coming to that age, I used to go to tracks. In tracks, I became friends with David Ian Extravaganza, which many who don't know was the singer of Elements of Vogue. He was a very, very incredible guy. Nothing you would think from his song, because his song is about precision, being on point, being straight, turning it out, all the elements of Vogue. Yeah. But anyway, in person, he was incredible. We chill. We used to lay on the couch next to all the videos on the second floor. There I met Stephanie 007 in the beginning of her process life. This is back in 89, 90. Oh my God, I was so young.
Honey, how was it to Vogue in front of 500 people
you know what, to Vogue
more?
Back then, honestly, because I Vogue now, even though I had major surgeries, I Vogue now, but back then Voguing, it was an honor. It was actually an honor to Vogue because you knew you were being looked at and being thought about. Like, wow, he did that. It was
the pride of the Vogue, which represented our community. It represented us.
Well, yeah, it was
now,
but it was looked at. It was different.
It's not looked like that no more. It doesn't look like that no more.
No.
You remember those little sticky octopus things that used to come in the Captain Crunch pack in the days, like a prize or something, and you threw it on the wall and it just like stuck down the wall and kept crumpling down the wall?
It's not like that. No more. I mean, seriously, on dead ass.
It looks like that now.
In all sorts of everything I'm speaking about tonight, it might be a little gibberish, but those who understand will understand. Those from that time will understand that to Vogue back then, you had to be on point. You couldn't be sloppy. You couldn't be. Your hands had to be either 2 and 1 thumb up and 2 behind, or 3 straight ahead. And you had to know that when you Vogued, you hit it and you broke the wave of the music with your fingers, like a karate. It was karate ninja. It was like Willie, Javier. It was that. I'm Voguing when I'm talking to you because I know how to Vogue. I mean, I'm not a fucking, this is not New Jack City. This is like reality. I love Vogue.
What years was this? What years?
I started voguing. I learned how to Vogue in 88. I started to attempt to learn how to Vogue in 88. I met Princess. She took me. I went out to Paradise Garage with her.
So this is all in the Red era. Yes.
Yeah, Princess was part of my Red era. Princess, I mean, honestly, she was a big part of my movement because I was with her, Kevin, Magnifique, Milan. I was with Jerome Pendarvis. I was with, oh my God, damn. Angie Extravaganza, Angie Banji.
Angie, yes.
Angie was...
That was my first mother.
Well, I didn't really know about transgender, so I didn't know that existed at that point. I hung out with people thinking they were just a bitch around the way, and I'm kicking it with them. I never knew what transgender meant. I was so ignorant to that point. I only knew what gay men was because we had dicks and we played with them. I'm sorry, goddamn, I'm getting really X-rated. Fuck it, you know what? Everybody knows me for doing this. This is how I am.
Right. This is what the show is
all about. I'm sorry
for
those under 18, but you know what? If you're under 18, you're listening, it's because you're down.
Child, if you could Vogue Femme in front of the whole community, you could be all right.
Yeah, because Vogue and Femme in front of the old community is sort of like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? That's like, I see the way they Vogue, and I'm like, that's not Voguing, because Voguing doesn't consist of doing kitty cat and doing like the little the jump and everything, and no, that's not Voguing. There
was no chanting. There was no spells to make you feel it.
No, Voguing back in the days was either you walked runway, you had hand performance, you had arm control, you were either real, and you knew how to dip. Dipping came in late because dipping was a new form of going into the new era, because dipping
wasn't it a layout? Wasn't it called like a layout?
It was called a layout
or a box dip.
I learned dipping. I'll tell you when I learned dipping. That's gonna be funny to you, but I'll tell you when I learned dipping. Dipping. That's gonna be a key to everybody listening.
A dipping, honey.
We're gonna get there. Ooh, we are. But it was very different, and when you vogued, you had to tell a story. And if you didn't tell that story with the music playing, then you fucked up the whole dance. And bitch, get off the runway, move out of the way because you ruined my time. Because it was, like I said, theatrical. And it was an art that people sat there with their hands on their chin saying, what the fuck? Wow, I'm going to figure this out. Sort of like Kanye West, like he knows how to figure out music. This is what people did back then. People pay money just to come and watch. I used to be in the tunnel, and around 4 a.m., David Morales, which I'm friends with, very good friends, he made a jam for me. I shut down Red Zone when it ended.
Ooh.
Yeah, I shut down the Red Zone. Everybody knows what I did in that party, and it was really chaotic. But I used to go to the tunnel with Princess, Kevin, Jerome, David. David. He used to be in Milan, but I think he's David Overmiss. I'm not sure of what name he goes by, but it's David. We used to have a clique walking from the piers. From the piers, we went to tracks. From tracks, we went to the tunnel, and after the tunnel was Sound Factory. So in the tunnel is when we used to all kick it upstairs. Me and Kevin, God rest his soul, I loved him so much. He used to be like, "This day the boys are over tonight, darling." He served it. And I loved it because he knew how to turn it. And he told me, "You fight?" I was like, "Yeah, I like it." I mean, not to sound sick, but I love fighting. So I was like, "Yeah, I fight." He was like, "Cause we going to fuck up the boys tonight, darling. Make no errors, darling." And then Princess, "This honey, the boys are living, darling. I'm still perched." Little did Pigeon know her chest was a little too perched.
Caught that.
So we used to serve it, and at 4 o'clock he would play Love Hangover, Love Break, but like the middle of the version when Love It When You Shake, Love It When You Take a Heartbreak. We would walk from the top of the stairs down, but posing in every position. Me, Jerome, Adrian, his sister Eileen, Bruce. He was like a busboy, but he knew how to Vogue. He was part of Magnifique. Frankie Punk Rock, he was always like angelic. He was always like, "Do it, serve it, sell it." Like, but he didn't say it like that because those words came in later.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a kiki. And from there, I moved on. I remember being in the bathroom one night with Jose, Luis. They just came off the Blonde Ambition tour. Tatiana had like bamboo earrings on and a silver goose down jacket, like vinyl. And Jose came in. Yeah, they served a look that was actually going to come out later on in life, but didn't come out at that moment.
Right.
But it was sort of Patricia Fields. But they walked in, and we went to the bathroom. We were kikiing. Madonna came in. She was topless. She was with a little bustier under her breast, holding her breast up. She was great. That was the, back then.
Work, Madonna.
if Madonna calls, tell her
I'm not
her.
here.
I gave you the Badgie version. I'm not her.
I'm not her.
But we did that.
I'm learning.
We did that. It was incredible. Oh my God. I think Trax was really fabulous because that's where all the youthful people now started off. I believe that's where I met Hector, the one that they only use for all the balls in New York City.
Which Hector?
Hector, grandfather Hector Extravaganza.
Oh yeah, shout out to my grandfather.
Yeah.
Shout out to the House of Extravaganza to all that.
Well, yeah, shout out to the House of Extravaganza as well from me as well. However, I think that they use Hector a lot more than they should. And no shade, Hector, if you're listening, I'm not coming for you. But if I had to, I would tell you. I think that this whole era, I think since 2003, before Vladimir passed away, I would go back to that moment.
The blue era?
I would believe that was the era that I thought it was really... Anything underneath was where I thought was really like, yeah, you did it. But I think now the new era really has this whole, like they're all afraid. Everybody's afraid. Everybody walks on eggshells. Everybody has to please the next motherfucker just to be part of the look. In my days, you didn't have to please. You just was the look. You were the clique, bitch. You made the clique. But today, like thinking about Hector, I've been watching a lot of videos, a lot of balls. Because I had surgery, so I'm unable to go out and everything at the moment. But I'm getting it back, trust. I can't wait. Because I'm coming.
Ooh.
I get a little mad when I only see Hector Extravaganza at the panel, and I see like 8 or 9 black guys, and I see one light-skinned Hispanic. I'm like, mira, pero qué pasó? That's kind of shiesty. That's shady. You don't do that. Like, where is the diverse? Where does it come fair? Where does it become, I got 5 Latinos here, or maybe like 3 Latinos, 2 whites, or 1 white and an Asian. But I got, all right, you make up for the rest. So, but at least I got my peoples. I don't think that they understand what that does to the people that want to walk, the intimidation that does. It just doesn't make it ethical, doesn't make it right, doesn't make it like that's something I want to participate in. Because I know at the end of the day, they're going to kiss the black people's asses just to get that vote and that like. This is not a sorority. We're not playing Mean Girls. This ain't like the 80s.
Ooh, mama, the 80s.
I don't play Mean Girls. I don't kiss ass. I don't care. If they put me on a panel with 9 black gay men, if I don't like you, I'm going to say I don't like you. And you don't have to like what I like. I'm not here for your likes. I'm here for my own like. And I believe somebody from a statue, as far as being an extravaganza and a grandfather that everybody praises up to, which that's cute and all, but I think you should have a little bit more leeway in what you do. And maybe your children should come out more to the functions. And if they're not, it's only because they refuse to be around chaos and negros. And if I gotta interpret that, black people. And I think the blacks have really have dominated the whole ballroom scene. When I came out, it was Latinos. It was a little bit of maybe like 2 or 3 whites, but it was a major Latinos. The blacks that did make it to the clubs were on very few.
Wow.
It was very few blacks that made it to the clubs.
Really?
The right clubs. Well, the real clubs. I mean, the underground, that was like the warehouse, part 2, part 1, or part whatever, part 0.
The warehouse, darling.
Oh, I had a lot of fun in the warehouse. I fought with so many motherfuckers in the warehouse.
I know that's right.
You know what? I'm not trying, like, bragging about fighting is very bad, but you know what? I love fucking motherfuckers up, especially when they doubt you.
But there's a lot of negativity in the scene, I noticed.
Well, I have a very
Has it
big
always
heart
been
for
like that, like
transgenders.
back in the days and now? Like, which era?
No. Back in the days, you enlightened, you hyped the person up. You was there for them. You stuck up. If that person couldn't afford anything that that you wanted them to walk for, you everybody stuck together and came together and provided it for that person.
Right.
They don't do that today. Today, they just take it off a hanger and buy it overnight with their credit card that they strive so hard to clear up to get to 7.50 just to get that basic credit. And then they buy the outfit and bring it back. That's why noticing the last balls that I see that a lot of people like John, I know he's the father now of the House of Infinity. I'm sorry. But I don't like him. I call him Leatherface. And I don't like Leatherface because Leatherface, he comes after transgenders. And transgenders are my girls. They're my collections. I only like transsexual women. I don't like gay men. I don't really talk to gay men. I only talk to enough on one hand. And those are the ones that I have their back. I think transgenders endure the worst life ever. They get thrown out, like, yeah, gay men do, but transgenders more because they feel a different way. I feel bad because they're not accepted. They get put down by butch queens who want to be them, so they throw shade at them. I don't like that. They used to call me the bouncer.
And then the butch queens that throw shade at them become a femme queen.
And become a femme queen, and then they get hard titties that one is bigger than the other. Come on. I mean, I don't see all that because, you know, the day I met my best friend, Ashley, it was at her boyfriend's house.
Ooh,
Dan Q.
Ashley, the tea is coming.
Oh, the tea is going to come.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
When I met Ashley, actually, I was, like I told you, I was very naive to the transgender life. So everybody told Ashley, oh, you got to meet this guy named Niel. He lives in 207. He like, is big in the clubs. He left you in the clubs. Oh, my God, he's gay. You got to meet him. Whatever, fulano. Remember, we were rough in my neighborhood. I beat up all the niggas that thought that didn't come out. I made them come out. Oh, and I'm not going to, I swear to my life, may he strike me dead from all my surgeries. I busted major asses. And if I didn't bust ass, I fucked ass.
You just can't take
And I didn't even think I was like, oh, should I get fucked? No, I didn't give them that option. They were getting fucked. Because I wanted to destroy them the next day to their girlfriends. Nigga, I fucked you. Why you acting straight today? And I used to laugh about it.
I know that's right. Check it out real quick because there's a lot of comments coming in, and I also heard a little rumor here. What was this whole discrepancy with Ashley and, you know, this whole femme queen face at the latex ball over Brenda Hall, the Milan, and Marilyn bringing the whole Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
Give us the tea. What really happened? What's your opinion on that? Since you know you giving me.
All right, here's the deal.
You giving me.
Ashley had called me, and she told me, Neil, did you read the latex ball categories? I was like, no, I didn't do that because I really don't get into balls anymore. Because I feel like. What's the point?
Well, right, you're into transgender women, right? So you don't.
Yeah, so I was like, Ashley told me, listen, the category states, bring it as Anna Nicole Smith or Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
So I was like, wow, Ashley, you look like them even with black hair, but you got blonde hair right now, so you don't even have to do that much to do it. Throw a dress on and do it. But I couldn't be with her because I was having scoliosis surgery. And I was so down that I couldn't be there to be with my bitch because that's my girl. I'll kill for her, literally. Like, all y'all correction officers, listen. I would really do that. I would kill for her because that's somebody I love so dearly.
That's deep.
Like, I love her like I love my mother, my real mother. Janet Planet was my gay mother.
I know that's right. Oh, bendito, rest in peace. That's my baby.
Yeah, we're going to get to what happened with that one next. Oh, my God. So, with Ashley, what happened was Ashley called me and told me I was going to walk a ball. The category is Marilyn, Anna Nicole Smith. Let's bring it as is. And I was like, well, you looked the part, so you should be able to snatch this trophy and, you know, come out of you know, because Ashley's not into balls no more. She was when she was in Infinity, when she was a Revlon, and when she was a LaBeija. But Ashley stopped all that. Because Ashley and me didn't grow up on that side no more. Me and Ashley were more heterosexual than who we are today. We hung out with heterosexual people. We breathed, lived by them. Because that was where we lived our truth. We didn't have problems. We didn't have to worry about beef. Okay. We were the beef. So Ashley walked the ball, and I'm watching the ball on video. And I'm like, how the fuck did that fucking Black Knight in shiny armor win against Ashley? I was like, if they threw her hands up and touched her skin, they would find razor bumps on Brenda, and Ashley, they would just glide right through her skin. I was like, well, how is this possible? Why did these people win? I was in denial because I didn't understand. So I was really frustrated. I went on a rampage. I fought with Luna. I fought with Brenda. I fought with some other people over it. People had a lot to say. And I was like, the moral of the story is, if you ask for a category and you state the category and you say, this is what we want, how the fuck are you going to have 4 black people, blacker than my ugly slippers I have on, walk up there with not even a blonde wig to even try to get similarities, but they're going to do this and they're going to give it to them and not Ashley. Why? Because she doesn't have initial insight in the ballroom scene, because she is not part of that no more because she's living her life as a woman. So where does this like change? If you become a femme queen, it's because you want to be real and you want to be noticed as a woman, not as a clown. And she came out of her shell to do this because she felt that she was going to win it, and they fucked her over, and they know they did. So we banged it to Luna after the ball, and it was gay pride, and I was feeling my oats because I was feeling a little aggressive. Central booking came into play. I was starting to feel like I was in central booking. And I saw him, and he was like, hey, Ashley, hi, how are you? Oh, my God. It's Luna Khan. Okay, yeah, bitch, I'm at a liquor store getting liquor right now. We don't need to hear your little con gross. This is not live with Luna. Your show was only a YouTube hit. You're dingy. And he told Ashley, don't be a sore loser, with that little feminine voice.
Ooh.
Don't be a sore loser. I just go around fucking straight boys from the hood and not telling them I have HIV, but I do throw the latex ball every year because I believe in protected sex when they all bareback. I mean, come on, let's keep it real. Those condoms don't even fit a fucking hamster. I mean, they take the money and they dash and you never see them again.
Girl, my funeral arrangements are in like 15 minutes, so if y'all girls want to come.
Well, fuck 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, if you're a tight piece of ass, if you're loose, whatever, you know what? It's all about vision. I might be fucking you, but I'm thinking about 20 other people.
Gagging.
But Luna was part of my creation. I remember he used to wear pink wigs outside the limelight and couldn't get in.
Wow.
He's like, do you see me? No, bitch. I see your friend, but you'll wait another hour.
That's right.
But then they call themselves legends and icons. And I'm confused about those words, icons and legends. Like, what the fuck is an icon? I mean, like, are you getting paid for this shit? And as far as legends, I mean, like, what made you a legend? Because you were needing some food in your house, so you walked the same ball 5 times in one day with the same dress? And then these butch queens that they vogue and they start off with this kitty cat, what? And their hands don't depart and they're all stuck together like they have Bell palsy or like some cripple shit going on. And I can speak about cripple because I have scoliosis and I'm suffering. So to all yous that want to do like a Peter shit on me or some bullshit, nice try. I know I'm all over the place with your interview, Izzy, but you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
Are you kidding me, girl?
They're probably listening to you right now and reading. They're probably like, how dare you have him on your radio show? He's not a legend. He's not an icon. Well, you know what? Fuck you. What makes an icon? What makes a legend? I think what I did and what I've done, my resume speaks louder than your motherfucking hidden behind a judge's panel or in a house that you never walked, but you got the name because you gave drugs and you gave them a hit in the bathroom. I mean, I thought back in the days, being in the house, you had to walk a ball. I battled Aviance in a ball. I love Aviance. I love Stiffy. I love Denise Infinity. I have so much love for the legends. I have no respect for the fucking new ones. I'm sorry, but it's true. The new ones will never know what it is to actually walk a ball. First of all, you can't even get on the stage or the ground. If it's a ground or a platform, you can't get on it because there's 101 Dalmatians and a bitch ain't one. I believe if you're going to go to a ball, they should do it like the Love Ball back in 87, 88. I think they should do it like a Love Ball. Everybody has to have a table. You sit the fuck down and you watch the performance and the show. And if you're asked to come up and do your category, then you will be told so. Other than that, don't come into the game.
Wow.
It looks sloppy. How the fuck can you get out there to your category if you can't even hear it because you have 101 people thirsty enough to fucking block your category and change it at the last moment like they did Ashley's? It went from Bring It As Out of Nicole Smith and Marilyn Monroe to Femme Queen Face 10 minutes into the game. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't none of them had Femme Queen Face. They had fucking 6'1", size 12 feet, and they looked busted. And they were a size 14 in dresses.
I'm hollering.
You know, fuck that. I don't like that. And, you know, they're just fucking stupid, yo. I mean, Miss Brenda talking about she all this, she all that. Bitch, you lost your apartment because you were hooked to a drug dealer upstairs. And then these queens that say they run for labels. I mean, the only one I know that really has labels is Stephanie because she sees my fiance every other day. And she's coming to my next party. I love Stephanie, 007. I loved her from the day I met her. She's part of my life, Ashley's life. We were all raised in the same community. Me, Ashley, Janet, Janae. Like, we all came from one group. I walked 14th Street. I ain't embarrassed to say it.
Oh, no, that's right. We all did.
Listen, when you try to hide your realness and your truth, you'll never make it to the next level.
Oh, that's right.
And a lot of people out here try to downgrade. And I'm tired of Latinos. If you're listening to me today in the ballroom scene, or Asians, Europeans across the world listening to this, don't let no one or no race stop you from performing the best dance you know how to do, which is theatrical and the art behind Vogue. Vogue is just not a Madonna thing. That was mainstream to a ridiculous woman that didn't know what she wanted. She used the homos to get ahead. Vogue is a dance. It's like ballet. It's not just any dance. It takes a lot of energy. You have to feel the music, the song, the beat, and your hands and your body has to move to it. Not like Santeros, they're just going, oh, Allah, going crazy. No, this is like really something serious. Like, I really take offense to people that can't vote.
I don't even
I
want to
go into the next ball. I want to go into the next ball, and I want to bring a taser gun, and I want to taser all the faggots that can't vote.
Get them ready for dramatic.
You know why? Because I feel like they disgrace my dance. I just finished telling Javier the other day. He asked a question on his Facebook. How many of you know why you're my friend? And all these faggots gave the most ridiculous things. They were all saying, oh, because you could dance. Oh, because you're fierce. No, you dumb bitches. I'm your friend because I admire and respect the way you dance, the way you know the precision, the art that goes into the theatrical of Vogue. Sort of like the way Willie Ninja closed every single dance he did with a prayer found formation and his head up high. That's how you Vogue. Not throwing yourself off 3-story high tables and banging your head and tomorrow going to the hospital. That's not Vogue. That's called slam dancing, bitch. Go back to CBGBs. You know, these bitches don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, Miss Thing, I Vogue dramatic. I'm like, what the fuck is dramatic? Dramatic to me is like Mary J. Blige, no more drama. What the fuck I want to see dramatic? Dramatic looks like bipolar without medication. Wow. And again, I want to say to all the legendary Latinos that are listening to this, I hope yous that know me personally, which I know a lot of yous, I hope that you understand that maybe I'm having a few cocktails and enjoying this, that I want you to know that if we want to make this shit turn around and take it back into maybe the red era or maybe the era after that, that we need to stick together. And it's not about fighting. It's like they said in Deep in Vogue. Instead of fighting, we take it to the dance floor.
All right.
And I think that's what we need to focus on. Our community is falling apart, not because of the heterosexuals, but because of the people within our community. We have so much hate on each other that is so fucking hard to get to the next level. People are worried about equal marriages. How the fuck can they be equal when they can't even conduct a fucking complicated or an open relationship?
Oh, no, that's right. Let me ask you a question, though. Do you really feel like these legendary Latinos are going to stand up against all of this? Because
no.
Let's talk a little bit about that because no tea, no shade. Let's open it up. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to be, instigating into your interview. My bad, but I just wanted to ask that question, like, because I noticed that I don't see. I mean, I'm not taking nobody's sides because I'm a Latino. So first of all, I ain't taking anybody's sides. Too. I have black balls and I have light skin. But
I'm white skin and I have
what
brown
is the
balls.
tea between everybody being so-called equal or balanced out in this community? What's the tea? Do you really think that the Latinos are going to come back? And why do you think they don't come back and entertain this situation?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, well, I think that if the Latinos do not come together and come back to the ballroom scene, it's because a lot of them have moved on and they're doing better things and they lost respect for the ballroom. And what they once had and thought of as an adolescent, young adult lifestyle has faded away from their memory due to the chaos that's going on today. Because I love Stiffy and he knows I do. When I saw him voguing last, I was like, oh my God, that's what I like. When I saw Javier, I was at the ball when Javier vogued to the Ha. Actually, I'm not going to say what I was doing. God help me. Should I say what I was doing?
Why not? This is motherfucking.
Well, the day I was at the Latex Ball 2012 when Javier won for Vogue, whatever, for the night, I was selling ecstasy.
Oh,
these little faggot tacks, these little tic-tac-toe tic-tacs. They asked me, can you give it to me for $10? I was like, bitch, do I look stupid? Hello? I don't live in Section 8. I don't have housing. I got to pay real rent. And I saw Javier Vogue, and I stopped everything like if I was doing mannequin pose. And I was like, that bitch better work.
Wow. Yes,
And I was very proud of him. No, I'm so proud because you know how a lot of people take over the mother and father of their house's position when they pass or they move on. And I believe Javier did it in a very professional, well manner. Like he did, like doing a documentary or a movie, you do research. He researched everything of Willie Ninja. And he did it that well. He did it that great and with great taste. That's what I consider voguing. I battled this queen called Edwin Extrava. Then he went to Revlon's. I don't know what house he's in today. I battled him, and everybody thought he was fab. I was like, why? Because she's skinny. She's doing ballerina fucking gymnastics. I was like, no, I'm flexible. I could do clicks. I could do a split. I know how to turn it. I battled him in front of Giselle Extravaganza and a few people, and I won. And Giselle was like, wow, I didn't know you knew how to vogue.
Work. Yes.
And I was like, really? She was like, no, I never knew you vogue, Niel. I was like, well, you know what? Is it because I didn't do it around you? Because when I was around Giselle, I looked out for her back. Like, I always cared about her. Right. I know her whole family, so I go deep.
I was the same way. I vogued down, and I showed half of these girls. I brought half of these girls a Vogue for their money, and they know damn well they ran off to Clubhouse when a bitch had to go on and be realistic in the real world, and they became legends and icons. And then now that I'm back, they're like, look, Izzy, I'm a legend and I'm an icon now. God, and I'm like, you know what, Izzy? And I would still rock you on the runway.
You know what? That's what I love, Izzy, what you just said. Because I don't need anyone to come to, you don't need nobody to come to you, and I don't need nobody to come to me. Because if you feel the need to come to me to get your whatever you are at that moment across, right. Then that's thirsty. That's boring. Bitch, I shouldn't have to tell you who I am. You just know.
Yeah, especially when you've seen them voguing back in the 90s, and when you watch the videos now, it's like the same moves and the same everything. I've been paying attention.
Which brings me, I'm sorry to cut you off, which brings me to Princess again.
Oh, wait, you are shutting Wendell Scandella Bell down,
I'm sorry,
honey.
Izzy,
No. Go ahead. I'm just fucking with you.
I know, because shit pops in my head. If I don't say it now, I'm going to forget it later. What brings me back to Princess, I'm so disappointed in Princess because when she, delusionally opened the house up last year, when me and Ashley went to Paradise Garage with her, and she, put up all those pictures of, the Magnifiques are bad. Bitch, just because we wear a great outfit and we know how to conduct ourselves and we are legends, we don't need you to put us in your house temporarily. Bitch, I don't need your house to be Niel Magnifique. I am a Magnifique. You would never take that spot. So if you're listening tonight on your 3D dimensional computer, I hope you're listening quite well, darling. I am coming for you. We're going to call it the handicap match. You with your upper lip leg and me with my back. Bring it. That's a threat.
That was an invitation, darling.
Oh, no, that was the invitation, and I'm going to sign, seal it, and deliver because I have her address.
I'm done. See, I ran out of sound effects for all of
fuck
this.
The sound effects. I can give you sound effects. Hector Extraver, if you're listening tonight, baby, seriously, deadass, I think you should have a little bit more respect for your house, and I think you should step back, and I think you should let these chaotic people that are running the ballroom scene do them, because you know better than that. You're from the old way, my way. Actually, you're a little older than me, so we're 3 or 4 years apart. You know better. I know Angie. I knew, oh my God, I knew David, the father, prior to that. I knew so many people. You should really, really step back, because you knew when Gucci Extravaganza died, I threw the party in Red Zone, and David Morales threw it, and it was Scorpio was there. Oh my God, everyone was there, and we played Always There. It was a fierce song called Always There. Such a good feeling, that's where I want to be. Yeah. I can't sing, I ain't no American Idol, but yo, fuck it. And you know better than that, Hector, and I'm so disappointed on you, because you were ready to critique Ashley on the Dolce & Gabbana party that me and my partner took her to, that Giselle invited us to. You were ready to critique her, but now you ain't ready to take my critique. Bitch, take my critique, because you might want to learn it. And like I said, and I'm going to say it again today to all the queens, if I didn't say it earlier, you all know who I am. You all know where I live. It's not like I'm hiding. If you ever want to sit down in a debate, I'm so open to that.
What happened in Orlando with Larry, Ebony?
Oh, what happened was I was in Miami. I was on my tour. You know, the escort tour. I'm keeping it. I'm unpredictable, so I'm gonna keep it.
Bitch,
real.
you're giving me a creepers.
No, I'm giving you tea
tonight.
overflowing out of the bottle. My partner that I'm engaged to, he knows everything about me.
Bitch, I'm afraid
it's
of the
hard
dark
to not
right
know
now.
when all my pictures are floating around.
Bitch, I'm afraid.
Yes, I was an escort, and I escorted because you know what? I felt like it was better to pay and charge. It was better to charge someone for sex than to do it for free and walk away with the mind thinking.
Yeah,
that
I don't like freebie hoes. No tea.
No, because
no
if you're
shade.
free, you're only gonna walk away with, yo, did he like me? Is he gonna call me back? Bitch, he ain't calling you back. You were just 5 minutes. At least I walked away with $200. I paid
Mama,
my
you
cell
was just
phone
a
next day.
spot to
I bought
moist
Timberlands. You know who taught me that? Vladimir. Vladimir taught me that.
Mama was a spot to moisten.
Vladimir told me, Neil, he was like, you crazy? You got the look? Charge them.
Sell it.
Sell it. No. Walk, serve, sell it. Hello.
Done.
No, I'm keeping it 100. I'm fucking. We're giving you Oprah Winfrey. We're giving you Oprah Winfrey. We're giving you. Oh God, what's that white bitch's name? Oh, I'm Ellen DeGeneres. I don't watch TV because I can't watch TV no more.
Honey, I'm giving you Ballroom Scene Radio, the hottest station
No, fuck
on
it.
the
I'm
internet
giving,
nation.
and I'm giving you poor at your best and shade at your worst. Let's do it. I'm fucking with you. But anyway, yeah, so...
Wait, they want to ask, they want me to ask, how do you feel about the whole John Smith Infinity versus Stephanie 007 for labels at the Latex Ball?
Oh my God, I battled for that. I battled because they asked me to be a judge. Actually, John wanted me to be a judge at the BB King's ball. Mm-hmm. And I agreed to it with him, and I was like, John, I'll be a judge, but me and my partner want to donate 2 pairs of Jimmy Choos to someone unfortunate. And I say that not with shade, but with truth, because when you go to a ball and you see all these superior people walking runways and the same categories, and you're that person that doesn't know anyone and you're sitting in the crowd, you think, wow, I want to be like them. So I wanted, my partner's a makeup artist, so he was going to donate his time as a makeup artist. Mm-hmm. And his friend is the hair designer of Lady Gaga. So he was going to come in and do somebody's hair to make her feel special. Or him, whoever it was.
Tell him I want to do a track with Lady Gaga. I got her next single, her next everything.
Oh no, we're gonna do a track. My track is gonna be shade. I have 8 books on being in prison of poetry. I'm ready for shade. Trust. I could give you a hip hop song. I could give you a house, and I could give you a freestyle, even though I hate it.
Honey, you're giving me 50 Shades to play.
I'm giving you 50 Shades to. I'm gonna. Yeah, shade. Yeah. I haven't drank and I haven't drank since St. Patrick.
Oh, you're drinking. You better not say it on the radio because next thing you know, the girls are gonna say you were drunk.
No, I don't do drugs. I did do drugs. Let me clarify that I did drugs. I've been clean from drugs.
That was my Gilda. She slipped off.
No, fuck the Gilda.
Side.
Gilda Radna, she already passed away.
Hold on, bitch. I have to pick that bitch up because that.
No, Gilda Radna, she's already done, and Gilda Radna was raw. Listen. Everybody knows me. They all know I did hits. They all know I did bumps. I party with Jose. I party with everybody. Fuck everybody. I don't care about nobody. They
Paradise Garage. Can I remind you?
Come on, think about it. I was a young kid doing it all. I did everything.
Let's jump on to the next topic real quick because I want to ask you, how do you feel about the ballroom scene, lumping femme queen labels with butch queen labels?
This is the problem with that. I was very disappointed that we all know, everyone knows, and if you don't live in the United States, you do know by watching, that Stephanie is legendary, iconically put together as far as serving a good fucking platter and making you eat it. So, with that being said, I love a Stephanie. I didn't think that John... first of all, I didn't understand how you had to come on the runway with 25 outfits, or that's just hypothetically speaking.
What was all that stuff that you? Oh my God, you had me.
Oh, what I said was that John.
I
said that John is so full of shit. She came there with her sugar daddy's husband's credit card. She put it on hold. She bought the clothes. She didn't take out the labels because you could see it in the last ball. Her labels were on her jacket. Her shoes were in her bag, meaning she couldn't scratch them up because then she would have had to explain that to the people in the department store. So, John, it's easy to walk labels when you don't have to pay for them and put them back on your credit card and not use them. I mean, that's why now they have this thing. They're putting all these hangers out there with 25 outfits. Get the fuck out of here. Faggot, you ain't got clothes. I have more labels than him, and I can take a picture right now. I got like 25 pairs of Jimmy Choo sneakers. I mean, this faggot don't even have one of whatever he walked in, other than Marciano, I guess. I guess he, like, so kind something with that, and, like, the bitch got, like, a promotion. I have no idea. But, honey, I don't give a fuck about her. She's Leatherface. She disrespected Stephanie. She called her out on her lifestyle, and that was fucking wrong. She wasn't there for her debut of a diary of a single Latino woman. She was there for labels. And if you couldn't deal with her with labels, then faggot, you shouldn't have walked the runway with her.
You heard that? My chair fell back. My shoes came off.
No, because they fucking played with Stephanie, and that's not right, yo.
No,
that's fucked up.
I don't like when there's shade, period, between anybody in the ballroom scene.
And you know, butch queens have a habit of doing that with transgenders. They feel like they could get more superior.
There's people all over the world who admire the ballroom scene and are really, really...
Because they see the old way. They see the old way of the ballroom scene.
And it's
because
like,
think
when
about
you
it.
come into the ballroom scene today, it's like where is it? Where
is he?
Where's Waldo?
Let me ask you a question, Izzy. I know you're the interviewer, but let me ask you one question.
Right.
You've been around like I have.
Always.
Okay.
Even when they couldn't see me.
Aviance Milan and Aviance Milan. And who else am I going to say right now?
I love Aviance Milan. Shout out to Aviance Milan in Switzerland or Sweden, honey. I said Switzerland.
All right, Aviance Milan and a few. I can't say the other girl's name. That she's a ninja, but I love her. She's a straight girl. She's a real girl. She's, no shade to the transgenders, but you know what I mean, who know me. They really know how to teach Vogue. They don't do it at a cunty, dramatic way. They just do it as, I'm going to show you pop, I'm going to show you spin, I'm going to show you how to do hand. They do it the old way. The old way has always been the right way. Haven't our mothers told us throughout the year? Ay, cuando yo soy chiquito, tú no haces así. So what I told them in Spanish was, I was like that, I didn't do it like that. So anyway, I give much love to Aviance. when Javier goes out to Europe and he teaches classes, I'm like, okay, he's teaching the correct way. But today, how can you respect the way when you're looking at this chaotic, like sloppy Joe type of way?
Right.
It's sloppy. It's disgusting. Like they say, all these homos coming up with like tutus on and spandex outfits. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is that? That looks like a new Alien movie.
Wow.
Like, what the fuck is this? Like, imagine me being like from London and I'm watching. No, yeah, like if say I was in London and I was watching Aviance and Javier teach me how to Vogue, and then I come to New York to watch the Latex Ball, the annual ball, and I see faggots jumping up with tutus on and throwing themselves to the floor doing like during epilepsy attacks. I'll be like, what the fuck is this? I'll be asking my friend, is he okay? Did he hurt himself? Like, I think they're trying to slam dance or some shit.
How do you feel about them lumping femme queen performance with drag performance?
Oh, I don't see that.
Why?
Because a drag and a femme queen are two different things. You can't confuse the both. Drag queen is RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm ridiculous, chaotic, and I'm going to do a show. Femme queen is
those lips and those
a male that went to a woman and wants to live herself as a woman, and she's going to do femme queen, and she happens to just say them have a taste for the ball. She's going to do it in a feminine fashion. She's not going to go up there and do like a drag queen and make a fool out of themselves because that's their character. She's going to be a femme queen, a woman. And she's going to give you what you asked for. But we all know at most of these events, you start off doing an event and you end up doing something totally different when you don't even know what the fuck you're doing because you walked up saying it's Femme Queen as Anna Nicole Smith, Marilyn Monroe, Ashley. But when I got up there, it was called Femme Queen Face. Now, you all know who's watching. If you look at the 2013 video of Ashley at the Latex Ball, she looked like Anna Nicole Smith. I mean, hello, you can't mistake white from chocolate. No shade to those of the shades of 50 Shades of all colors, but it's the truth.
Right.
Anna Nicole Smith had nothing to do with what everybody else walked up there. If it was Femme Queen Face, first of all, you shouldn't have makeup on. You should look like the girl from the hood, like Angie Banji Infinity used to do. You shouldn't have to.
Let me tell you, Angie, when I met her.
I'm sorry for saying Angie Banji because I knew her as Angie.
I met her. She was pumping with a couple of friends in Brooklyn, and I was with my friends in Brooklyn because I'm a Manhattan girl, but I was always everywhere in the Bronx. But I tried.
I like when you say
Brooklyn, darling. And when I met her, it was on a block. It wasn't on Christopher, and it wasn't on 14th, and it wasn't uptown. It wasn't in front of her house. So I wasn't like, I wasn't trying to like be a groupie. I met her like naturally, like on the street, with the boys and and there was only a couple of femme queens that was real because I only hanged out with real looking girls. It's not like I was prejudiced or anything. It's just that, I didn't want to put my life in danger. It was the laws were different back then than now. So you couldn't be like that too much unless unless you was cool like that and you was able, I wasn't trying to do all that, but
I was cool like that.
When I'm dressed pretty, I don't like to get messed up. I do that shit when I'm in my boy wear.
I love to get messed up.
Right.
So I'm gonna mess them up.
When me and her got together, we had, of course, there was always that one boy in the clique that had to go over, his boundaries and feel his balls a little too much, and we had to put the beats on him together. And I was like,
you
what,
and Angie?
Bitch? Yes. It was like we were like meant to fight together. It was like, ooh, we double teamed and tagged this boy. It was like we did combos and everything on this dude. And then I was like, bitch. And she was like, I like you. And I was like, oh, no, that's right. We're going to have to do this again. And,
Can I bring this to a level that has to do with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ashley, going back to Ashley again.
Show me how to be Banji Coin.
She was Banji Kong when she got her bamboo earrings with Ashley, but Ashley has a lot of daughters, and Ashley's gay mother is Eileen Body.
Yes.
So Eileen Body met me, and she was like, "I hate faggots, but I love you." And I was like, "Yeah." But she knew I was. She said, "Ashley is very blessed to have a friend like you because you really care about the girls." I was like, "You have no idea. Like, I really did care about the girls.
Right.
Like Cassandra Pendavis, she was my brother's girlfriend, and he didn't even know her tea. And then when he did, he liked her anyway, and that was my bitch. She would fight girls for me, straight girls. Be like, "I'll fuck you up," and put up bamboo earrings on. Janet Platt whipped bitches' asses in my hood for me.
Okay.
Yeah, God rest her soul. Yo, that was one strong bitch. She put me in check at one point.
Honey,
you know,
don't take too long with
me.
her shit, Johnny.
No, but you have to understand. When I met Janet Planet, she was Joey Loca, and she was Banji, and she could throw hands, and I could throw hands. And then I met Skeletora, and we all were Banji, and we used to all fight in all the clubs because we were like scandalous.
These are legendary Christopher Street names.
Yes, I didn't know when I met Christopher Hardy. Christopher, we came together. Christopher was very important.
Oh yes.
But remember, when I went to Christopher, the cars were able to drive on the piers and hear music.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to jail for a while, and when I went to jail, it was due to selling drugs. I was chilling with Michael Alec, James St. James, Aphrodite, the door person, Kenny, Angel, God rest his soul. I know I told Michael Alex and I wasn't going to say that, but I did.
The fuck right.
No, I told Michael Alex and I wasn't going to say him, but I had to because I met him before Michael Alex.
Mama, please, you was just talking to her on the phone a little while ago. Shout out to Michael Alec, girl. Stop acting shy. We all know.
Oh, I like Alec. How you say alligator?
Girl.
I love
now's
you.
not the time to be acting shy.
All right, so I told him, I was like, I just didn't know if they were gonna like come for me. So I like say, oh my God, he used our name. So I wanted to get permission because dead ass, because there ain't nobody trying to sue me for my renter's insurance.
I'm sad.
You know, bitches try to get liability now. Bitches nowadays, they say, I'm gonna kill you, faggot. And then when you go to fight them, they have the cops waiting. They want to get you arrested.
Right.
Like back in my days.
They said it.
Kenny, Mike, I'm sorry.
It's like trying to put the cat in the cage, honey.
Yeah, like back in my days, you could ask Angel Infinity. He knows me very well.
Bitches are working for the pound nowadays.
She's like, Neil, you were crazy back then. You used to fuck faggots up. I'm like, yeah, bitch, but now you can't hit a faggot. They give you a lawsuit. And I hate that. I want to take back lawsuits and just slap faggots. I want to go around like they call me the slap of the year after Spiffy because I went around slapping homos in the street. I'll be like, yo, you look cute. He'd be like, and I slap him. Boom.
Now
you know what? I went
cuter.
gay bashing for a while.
Oh no.
No, fuck that. I was a homo on the rampage. Trust me, I was having a love impression.
Girl, you was having a love break.
You know what? I like that better. Love break.
You was having a love break. That's what I call it. When I have a love break.
No, but you know what it is? It's just that
the
they're
girls
just
don't
shady.
call me for a couple of weeks or months.
Mira, Izzy, if there's anything I want everybody on your radio show to get tonight, is even though I bugged out on the beginning of my Instagram.
Oh, I'm bugging with you. I know everybody's like, Miss Izzy is carrying tonight.
No, but you know what it is that you being you and I'm being me.
Because
and that's what I've always been, and you always been you.
But today I had a bad day, and I'm feeling a little angry a little bit, so...
I had you know what? I had a bad day today. I had fucking 9 shots.
Girl, I'm over it. It's whatever's. Listen, you know what I wanted to ask you real quick before we go into this next question? I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about people who were previously on the show calling me and Tiberius, threatening us because of what a new guest that's on the show, what they say or what they didn't like or whatever? How do you feel about that? That we the ones who got to deal with all the attacks and all the stuff, this, that, and that. Instead of like them, coming to you or whatever, I'm gonna get all the phone calls and all the messages and everything.
Okay, well, this is what I want to say to that.
And stuff and all that.
All right, well, here's what I want to say to everybody that's gonna call Izzy tonight and Tiberius Ninja.
Oh, that's right.
I think first of all, I think that all of you are cowards. And I think that all of you should readjust yourselves and look at the bigger picture. Because if you're part of the creation and part of the movement, then you wouldn't have a problem with me spilling the tea on the facts. Because if we're supposed to get along and unite as a universe, then we should be able to coerce in the same situation and same area and same place. So you don't have to like the fact that Izzy and Siberian Ninja gave me the opportunity to do this interview, but what you will like is that I did it, and I saved your asses from doing it.
You just can't take it.
And as far as you, and many of you's probably going to ask him later on, how you had this faggot on your radio show when he ain't a legend and icon. Bitch, what makes you that superior? I don't need your validation. You're nobody to me like you were nobody 10 years or 20 years for me. You know I walk into your motherfucking state, your moment, your community, and I pay you newt. You know I fought half of yous, and if I didn't fight half of yous, I will eventually will. If that's what it takes for me to make my point get across. Wow. Stop scaring those who ain't in your same origin, and stop scaring those who don't share the same color. If we're going to make it as a community, which is one, we should all overlook that and become one, and not speculate and assume that we are and just act on it. Faggots are very dangerous. They're venomous and they're snakes. And I'm sorry for using the word so vain, but that's the truth of the matter is. You wanted an interview, you got it. I didn't do it sober. I did it tipsy, and I gave you the real me. Because this is who I am. This is what I think of when I think of all these things. I want everybody to know what you heard and what you didn't hear and understand is what you will understand. I am a homo. I love Vogue. I don't take it to the fifth element. I stop right there. I respect it. Okay?
Oh,
and stop challenging.
Oh, and John Moschino says that he is a bus driver and he buys his own labels.
Tell John, what's his name again? John the bus driver? It sounds like the train. Listen, John the bus driver, I'm not bothered by what you want to say about your own labels, darling, but I bet you if I open my closet and you open yours with video cameras on, I have more than you, darling. I just use mine casually, not for an event.
Ooh, yes. All right, now if you had a white girl come out and paint herself to look like a black Diana Ross, how do you think black people would feel? Would they be offended or not? I don't know. I'm just reading these comments.
I think black people will be defended.
I'm reading comments.
I think black people would be defended because they don't know how to deal with diversity. I think that if you're a white girl trying to display the homage to a woman named Diana Ross in the movie Mahogany, that they would take it as work. She better do it. She's stealing it, she's working it, and she's telling the story. Why does it always have to be about color?
Oh, that's right. And we also didn't get to finish talking about Larry Ebony in Orlando. We got cut off. What happened?
Larry Ebony in Orlando. I battled him in Coliseum. I battled him in, oh my God, so many fucking clubs. Discoteca, everywhere. And I used to battle her and win her. Everybody used to start screaming her, and then they started screaming Niel Infinity. Infinity, I was like, I'm not an Infinity. I'm a Magnifique. Wow. But I was cocktailed up, and I was like, what the fuck are these faggots talking about? Infinity. I'm a fucking Magnifique. Faggots are stupid. I say faggots freely because I can speak that way. It's sort of like how they mainstream the word nigga?
Right.
Now, you do know in the Latino culture and the white culture, we don't walk around saying, what up, my spick? What up, my white boy? No, we don't talk that way. So until you could reduce the limit of how you speak, don't tell us how we should speak. Nigger is the universal word as what's up. Hello. Should I have to, or now I should make my own motherfucking move.
I know that's right. All right, real quick. Let me go into
Anybody else want to ask questions? Because I'm not looking.
I got this little article real quick because it says Vogue is not for you. Radical faggot. Vogue is not for you, deciding whom we give our art to. Okay. Began voguing as a 16-year-old high school student, still struggling with what it meant to be gay and black, learning of the ballroom scene. Both revealed me and ignited within me whole new passions. It had never occurred to me that I could be openly queer without sacrificing my blackness. It had never occurred to me that the whole communities, whole traditions, whole histories existed that we're black, queer, brown, femme, trans, poor, working at all once. My original interest in Vogue, therefore, grew from deep desire to be all parts of myself, authentically and simultaneously. Learning to Vogue was like learning that the embodied acknowledgement of my multiple oppressed identities had always informed one another. Once I understood this within my own body, I learned to see it in my family, my community, and the larger social structure that governed my life. At least once a week, someone sends me an article or video of voguing appearing at a European runway, is an upscale art gallery, or a new music video by a pop artist, and asks me what I think. The inquiry always revolves around the ethical use of Vogue, where the dancer's name and giving credit. Did the artist properly compensate the Vogues or the Voguers she worked with? Who is in the audience consuming the dance from? Ultimately, the question is, can voguing be appropriately appropriated? How do you feel about this article here that I'm reading?
Okay, well, voguing can be appropriate done.
I'm not reading all of this, but
I know that was like I thought I was on like Miss USA. I thought I was like the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Right.
I thought I was Kenya Moore, but then the black lives would have like mattered for me. And they would have loved me. I think that's from what I understood from you was what I thought about what they thought about the voguing of nationalities and everything. Mm-hmm. I don't think voguing has a certain race or a color binder. I think voguing has to do with your creative way of thinking and behaving and performing. I don't think you need to be part of the movement or be fabulous.
From what I'm reading here, it says basically the article says voguing is and should only be for black people. That's exactly what this article. I mean,
no, that's from Gorillas in the Mist. I mean, if you're gonna say black people, I mean, what the fuck is you, Gorilla? Mr. Bosley, how much is that gorilla in the window? I mean, you know what? Fuck black people. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I'm not here to kiss black people's ass. That's why I should be the next judge, because I could bring my boys, have my bodyguards, and I will still tarnish you. I don't believe in that. I'm not going to be a Black Lives Matter kiss ass. I don't believe in it. And I date a black guy.
What about White Lives Matter?
No, I believe all lives matter. What the fuck am I going to say? Black, Asian, Puerto Rican? That's.
I just wanted to clear that up real quick.
Yeah, no. Fuck white lives. Fuck black lives. Fuck everybody. All lives matter. All cultures matter. Dignity, respect for our cultures should matter. Not because of one person shares a different color boundary, they should matter. Fuck that. That's wrong. That's hurtful.
Right.
So if I'm the only white queen in your house and there's 50 fucking black faggots, so what? Your life should matter more than mine because you're more superior? No, bitch. Fuck you. I'll read you and tell you off. Well, I'm never going to side with that life.
Right. How do you feel about the LGBT community? Because I've heard a little rumor that some people feel like it's non-existent. How do you feel about that?
All right. Oh my God, you're gonna hate me. I don't feel like the LGBT community exists either. I feel like I went to Savannah, Georgia with Ashley, and something happened.
Oh, Mama, you went over there to that soap opera.
Well, you know what? Because you're asking me about LGBT, so I have to tell you what I feel about LGBT. I had nothing to do in my life. Nothing to do. My girl got arrested, not for doing nothing, but to looking beautiful and coming out of a club with me. And when we came out of the club, she got dropped to the floor, and I got pushed to the chair, and I was like, "That's what you doing to my cousin?" They were like, "Shut the fuck up, or you going in too?" So they put her in jail.
For?
Decent exposure when all the girls had poom poom shorts on, and they were all black, and she was the only Latina, but all the boys were coming on to her. So when they arrested Ashley, she had my wallet. I had nothing to get home with. So I was like, how the fuck am I going to get home? And it was all these black boys. I was like, yo, they took my wallet with her, because they really did. And they were like, I don't know, yo, I don't know. So these Spanish boys that were there, they were like, ¿de dónde tú eres? I was like, mira, yo soy de Nueva York. I'm from New York, yo. And they were like, yo, we got you. And they took me home smoking blunts and drinking 40s, even though I wanted to have sex with all of them because I was feeling sexual. You know, fuck it, that's the fiesta. Even though Ashley went in, I was like, I'm going to fuck all these faggots. No, because in my word, I always call straight boys faggots because they all butch queens. I mean straight. I go to bed with you. So I was like, how am I going to help Ashley? So I called LGBT, the LGBT in Atlanta. You know what they told me? Oh, there's nothing we could do for you. She's from New York, so you have to call New York. So then I called New York, and I called the people. Ashley gave me the number 2, and I was like, she's in jail. She didn't do nothing. It wasn't for nothing but decent exposure. And everybody can look it up online tonight. It's for decent exposure. So they were like, they couldn't help me. So I was like, oh my God, I gotta make $300, $3,000. I had to make $3,000. So I prostituted. I fucking fuck niggas in the ass all day, every day. Yes, I did. And a lot of faggots do it, but they don't want to tell the truth. I banged all the niggas in motherfucking Savannah. Everybody got yacked. I'm white, I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm blessed with cock. And I gave them all penis.
I'm going to fuck you up. See?
I had to survive for my sister. That was my girl. I love Ashley. Ashley getting hurt will hurt me. So what happened was when I got the money for the bill for Ashley, I called up the news and I told them what happened, the story, and they were like, we want to take it. So I got Ashley in an interview. I served her. I wanted to help Ashley because that's my bitch. I love transgenders again. I did what I had to do for my sister.
Oh, my God.
Did I answer the question right?
Yes. You did. But check it out. Because I said we're not here for the shit, we're here to solve the shit. How will we solve the shit? Will there be more Latinos or Asians on the judges panel from state to state, or only just in Florida? But don't forget, stay tuned, because we're going to bring you some more Ballroom Scene Radio. Huh?
Should I talk?
You got some shot? What else you got to say? I mean, like...
Yeah, I got something to say.
I know that's right. Give me some more there.
So he asked about will there be more Latinos in the ballroom scene or Asians and whites?
Right.
Well, all I can say to all you Asians, whites, and Latinos that are afraid to reveal yourself in the fact of being dishonored from your label of being fierce, don't think of life as being fierce. Think of life of being a movement. Did you become gay because you thought you were going to be fierce? Or did you become gay because you felt it in your blood? That's how I had to say it. Because I came gay because I felt it. Not because I fucking needed a house to represent me. So for all you homos that are from different ethnicities, even black, think about it and be like, yo, it's true what he's saying. Let's all be fair. Let it be a fair fucking battle. Let the fucking gloves come off and let the fucking knowledge come to tack. Thank you.
You know, I had a little epitome real quick. I was thinking, since a lot of people don't really like dramatic Vogue, maybe that's why a lot of the girls don't want to really get into it, because
I think it's ridiculous.
You know, a lot of people don't want to get dramatic, so it's not like you know anybody's scared of pussy. It's just ain't nobody got time for that dramatic shit.
Is he?
I'm a type of bitch, like, really. I'm a type of dude, like, I'm cool and everything, and I can defend myself, and I can read down, you know what I mean? But there comes a point in time where I just get over it, and sometimes I snap. I'll be like, bang, you know, bitch went down. And I pump, because I got time for it. I give you the benefit of the doubt. I hear what you have to say, but girl, if you start sounding like a little a Yorkie or a Shih Tzu or a Chihuahua, like there was somebody coming to the girl, guess what? But you know what? We're getting close to the end of the show. I have to end the show.
Okay.
But I wanted to thank you for coming on the show and, you know, expressing yourself and kind of, you know, telling.
I'm sorry for being a mess, but yeah.
And no, but you did inspire us and motivate us, and you did put things in everyone in Ballroom's head to think about. And let's see the results. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Are we still gonna be? Is everyone still gonna be on to the shit, or is everyone ready to solve the shit? Like, what's the?
No, is everybody gonna keep kissing black ass, or get the fuck off the fucking level and start kissing their own ass? Because I don't think that everybody should kiss black ass to be intrigued or be accepted. I think you should have your own identity. And if it doesn't mean being in the house, vote for yourself. Perform for yourself. Be your fucking self. Hello?
Okay.
Sorry. That's only sorry to Izzy, not to anybody else, because I don't care about you.
I was thinking starting a franchising. Maybe I could like start like making little deeming status crowns and shit and sell them on Walmart shelves or something.
Are we online?
All the girls. Yeah, we're online. We're still online.
Okay, I'm sorry, faggots. I'm sorry, homos. My bad, I said faggots. You know what? Fuck it. Faggots, homos, whatever.
I know.
Bogarons, little fucking pargos, whatever the fuck you into, that's your status all over the world. And if you're Chinese and Russian and European, pargo means supplier.
It means you're a date, bitch. You're a date.
It means you're a date, faggot.
You're a date. You're a date. An expiration
Izzy,
date.
I love you. And Princess, if you're listening, I'm going to do it in your voice. Namaste, darling. I'm not upset, darling, because motherfucking Battle Cat lives, darling, inside of me. I just want to let you know, darling, that I don't see you. And in Niel fashion, I say, yes, Princess, I don't see you either. Hello! And that's how you don't fucking shave, faggots. Learn, live it, and love it. If you don't live it now and you don't live it tomorrow, you'll be stuck like a fucking pancake. You'll be a follower.
Oh, that's right. All righty. Well, thank you so much once again.
Okay.
I got to let you go because it's time to go. But we will catch up. Give a shout out to Ashley for me. Also want to give a great big shout out to Tiberius Stretch Ninja. And will other Latino legends ever be asked to judge? Maybe never. U.S. Latinos need to band together and throw our own balls or your own balls state to state. And you can say that, yeah, Neil Anthony Casper, Magnifique said that. That's what he just texted me. It was a wonderful show. Once again, it's your boy Izzy Stars La Beja. I know today's show was a little bit scandalous, but the girls are telling me that they're the new queens of ballroom radio. So, I don't know. We're trying some new things. I have a new team, a new squad, and this year I'm going to let them, direct the show, and let's see what happens this year. I know that's right. So don't forget, tune in every Thursday nights at 9 o'clock p.m. to ballroomsceneradio.com, the hottest station on Internet Nation. Don't forget, Izzy Stars La Beja. I fucking puked. Yes, I fucking did.
Talk about a statement, talk about a star. You know who you are. Can I see just for me? House of Ebony, House of Ebony.
Ballroom Radio is sponsored by the House of Ninja, House of Blonic, House of Ultra Omni, House of Extravaganza, House of Infinity, House of Milan, House of Latex, and of course, the one and only, the legendary House of Stars. Special thanks to Danny Stretch Ninja, DJ Frankie Paradise, Steve Gonzalez, DJ Chip Chop Ninja, legendary Jay Polonic, Icon Kevin Ultra Omni, Icon Angel Infinity, Icon Baron Milan, legendary Mother Power Infinity, and of course, Icon Grandfather Hector Extravaganza. Tune in every week at 9 p.m. for the hottest station on the Internet Nation, ballroomsceneradio.com.